Okay, this is going to be the last tutorial for Copter. In this one I want to show you how to create a high score table. The sort of high score I'm going to create here is a running high score table, so you can actually, as you're playing, you can see yourself going up the high score table as you go. So the first thing we need to do is probably get a name, so that when you start the game it requests a name from you, ready to put into a high score table. So when it's created, I'm going to create a variable called name, and that's going to get a string which will come up with like an input box, and it's going to ask what is your name. So hopefully when I play the game it'll come up and ask what's your name, and you get a chance to put in your name, and then it'll go to the game. So that's now putting that into that variable, and then you play the game, which is all good. Now what we want to see then is we want to draw the high score table. So as well as drawing the text for the score, I'm also going to draw underscore high score, and you notice it puts in it's requesting 4 coordinates, x1, y1 and x2, y2. So that's like the top left hand corner and the bottom right hand corner of the room. Now I want it to be on the right hand side, so that's why x I'll put over a little bit, and I want it to be up the top, which is why I've put 10, so it's up near the top. So I'll put that in, and hopefully now when I play I should see a high score table being drawn on the room. There it is up there, and then I need to put in, we need this to be a bit bigger, so there's space between the lines. Okay, now the next thing I need to do is actually be able to take the score here and put it into the high score table. So each step I want to add to the high score table. So I'm going to do high score underscore add, and then it's asking what the string is, which is name and score. And it's probably not going to like this, so I'm asking to add what's in the name variable and also add the score into it. I'll be interested to see if it works or not. Oh yeah, there we go. So it's adding it in. You can see Bob is all over the high scores at the moment. But if I was to have a crash or something, and the game restarts, it's going to ask name again. This time Jane's going to be the name, and you notice Jane doesn't come up here until Jane reaches 34, and then we should start seeing it pop up. There you go. The trouble is we're getting all of them up there. But that's not too bad. That's how to do a high score table anyway. Hope you enjoyed that. And we'll really move on to something a little bit more difficult in the next series.